Let sleeping dogs lie, best to turn a blind eye. For the memories kept, it makes a good guess. You'll probably lose sight before long. You stepped in it again, you gained a new friend. Some have come to know it, eventually they blow it, realizing nothing in the end. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding on and holding on and on and on. And holding on and on and on. Where did it all go? Like the ending of a show. When the curtain calls, the silence and applause takes its final bow one last time. Can it be? Don't say it's true. The deep in sunlight into blue. You walk in time to a fading line. You breathe and cough to the growing cold. Nevermore to be so bold. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and and holding on and on and on. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and on and holding on and on and on and holding on and on and on. Let sleeping dogs lie, best to turn a blind eye. For the memories kept, it makes a good guess. You'll probably lose sight before long. You stepped in it again, you gained a new friend. Some have come to know it, eventually they blow it, realizing nothing in the end. Each of us knowing, how will we ever know? Each of us showing, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on and holding long and holding on and on and on and on. Each of us know, how will we ever know? Each of us show, never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding it on and holding on and holding on and on and on and on. hold out one last time. Can it be? Don't say it's true. The deep in sunlight and the blue. You walk in time to a fading line. You breathe and cough to the growing cold. Nevermore, nevermore to be so bold. Each of us know. How will we ever know? Each of us show. Never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on, holding long, and holding on and on and on and on. Each of us knowing. How will we ever know? Each of us showing. Never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on, holding long, holding on and on and on. Each of us know. How will we ever know? Each of us show. Never really even knowing how to grow. Each of us holding on, holding long, holding on and on and on.
Sitting staring into an empty glass. Give it time, this too will pass, she said, like the summer wind. It comes and goes and comes back again. But I don't think I'll ever get that feeling back again. Watching, waiting for the phone to ring. Like my jeans, my patience is wearing thin. Keeping grounded is a better bet, even though she hasn't called me yet. But I don't think that call I will ever get. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. My day's short, my nights are long. With every bar I write this song. My old guitar and a bottle of Jack, searching, seeking the words that might get you back. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared.
Got my bags packed tight.
Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Nancy Saunier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist Channel here on YouTube.
I'm the Astute Tourist.
Hello, my name is Madhu. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel. I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara, and we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Skyscrapers so high. To beaches where I lie.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Enjoy it.
Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories from
My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
on this world ride.
Hey, I'm Phil Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
No place to hide.
Hey y'all, Captain Controversy here, checking in from the Carnival Mirror, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel. Coming to live. Here it comes.
Stories found in the storm. I'm never alone. I'm the Astute Tourist.
Hey all, this is Captain Controversy from Scottsdale, Arizona, also host of Thirsty Thursday Triple, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hide. Come hold your life, let's go. Coffee brews, story flows. Ooh, story flows. Wake up and let it show.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 10th. There we go. YouTube's got me all messed up with this new scene thing. I haven't gotten used to it yet. So, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 10th, 2025. My name is Jimmy. I'm your Astute Tourist in my grizzly fashion this morning. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all had a great weekend. I am joined here by the lovely Dee Dee. Miss Denise from Bone Tired Travelers is here. And of course, the ever, always awake, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Mr. Scott Walling from Controversial Cruising. Good morning to both of you, my friends. Thanks for joining us. How's things going?
Good.
I was going to say, yeah, you could have. I was going to ask you if you're used to the time change. Scott, it doesn't affect you because you didn't change anything, did you?
Well, see, we had to change time. Go ahead.
No good.
Okay. We had to change time whenever we went to Tennessee. So we went from Central to Eastern Standard Time. And then in Helen, it was Eastern Time. And time changed Sunday morning. Well, we just left the clocks alone. And whenever we came home, everything was set. So we're actually already used to the time change. So
Smart.
yeah.
There you go.
Scott,
I'm not used to it yet. Scott, you guys don't change your clocks, do you?
I don't change my clock, but the only difference is I used to wake up for you at 3:45 and you were on at 4. Now I woke up at 2:45 a.m. and you're on at 3. So I don't know. I don't change my clocks, but somehow I'm up an hour early.
Well,
Oh my.
you are not required to get up this early to be on the show, but we appreciate you very much. I know it's a little bit earlier.
But I want to be here, so
well,
I
Is it
wouldn't
easier
wake
to stay up late?
my little old butt up if I didn't want to be here. Believe me.
well, I appreciate it, brother. I really do, and I appreciate you being here. I know, geez,
My Jimmy time, baby.
I know it was a busy weekend, I think, for most of us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that in a little while, but I want to say good morning to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming over. I was going to wait for Kenneth, but we always do this, and we'll have to do it twice. So let's have our morning sip.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up. Chasing clouds away. Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That is right, folks. It is coffee time, and no matter what they say, it's going to be a great day. The old adage, don't let the bastards wear you down. Start the day with a fresh sip. So, best sip of the day. Good morning, everybody. Clinking and drinking. Good morning.
I'm still
I
drinking
hope
my
you guys are-
Dominican Republic coffee from where did I go? Where did I just come from? Amber Cove?
Did you go to the Dominican?
Amber Cove, is that the Dominican Republic?
I wish I had that problem where
Amber
I
Cove is
travel so
Roseanne,
much,
isn't
I
it?
can't remember where I went last.
Is
Yeah.
Amber Cove
But,
Roseanne?
Good for you, buddy.
Amber Cove?
So, was it Amber Cove?
Or Grand
Lisa.
Turk?
Is it,
I don't know. One of them. It
Was
came
it-
from the Dominican
was-
Republic. It's
was
good.
it in the Dominican?
Yeah, it was. Very.
It was in the Dominican. All right, let's go over the chat and say good morning to people. Joe was the first one, and he says, "Hi, Jimmy. Welcome back. 9 p.m. time slot here in South Wales in Victoria." Well, good morning, Joe. Says he's heard I've been a little unwell. I caught a cold this week. We'll talk about that. Scott is here. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Morning.
Goldie is here. Walking with Goldie. Good afternoon to you at work. So blanket hello to everybody. Well, good morning. Denise is here as well. Morning, Denise. Let's see as we go through. And as always, if I miss anybody, please forgive me. It is not intentional. Joe's been a member with the channel for 17 months. My good Lord, where has the time gone? I don't know. Joe, that went by quick. Sharon is here. Good morning. They were asking for Fenice and Helen. Hello, Fenice. I got to change that. Hello, Fenice. Fenice. Hey,
I was
look who's
texting
here.
Denise.
Lisa
I kept
is here.
telling
Good
her that
morning, Lisa.
I was seeing her in the lives. I'm like, Denise, I see you. Wave at me. She's like,
Good morning to Lisa. I don't know. Lisa hasn't been into the morning show that
No,
often,
this
if
is
any, but
this is her
she
first
was
time.
she was
she's a
in
good
Helen, right,
friend.
with you guys?
Yeah, Susan and Helen, we cruised together on the booze cruise that you
Yeah,
were on.
I
Lisa
remember.
Harvey.
I met Lisa on the cruise for sure.
And her husband,
So
Steve. Yeah.
thank you for thanks for joining us, you guys. I hope you had a good time in Helen. And like I said, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Joe says I'm here back 9 p.m. Pete is here. Good morning, Pete. Coming to us from the UK. Speaking of milestones, Denise has been a real captain for 19 months. Right on. I like it. As we go through the list, and forgive me, this time change has me a little bit slow this morning. That's why I woke up at 4:15 or 5. And I'm laying there and I'm like, what the hell time is it? Well, Colleen hadn't changed the clock in the bedroom yet. So it was 5:15 and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get up. Let's go. Kick her in the guts, Barry. Oops, Joe. All right. Hey girl, welcome. Jovel is here. Jovel's new. Dave Pustis? Not sure, but forgive me. But good morning to you and welcome in. Lisa says, yes, I am awake.
Me too.
What part of the world, Lisa, are you in? Is it Florida or where are you?
I want to say North Carolina.
North Carolina. Right on.
Or South Carolina. One of the two. I can't remember.
I like the Carolinas.
Me too.
I like them a lot.
South Carolina. She's from South Carolina.
South Carolina. Let's see. Good morning. Let's do people. Forgive me for missing earlier video for giving out a Jen.co. Are you seeing this? Not sure what that means, but you got it, buddy. You're forgiven. So
I think the intro he's talking about.
Ah.
Has anyone seen Gavin?
Gavin.
Oh, nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Haven't seen Gavin yet this morning, but good morning. Let's see. I'm going to whip through these. Daniel Jose is here. Daniel, thank you again for the donation on Friday. Awesome. I can't say how much I appreciate all of you guys. So I'm going to whip through this really quick as we get through this, because there's somebody in the basement that wants to come up. You know what? Let's bring him up anyway. We can't forget him. Kenneth is here. Good morning, Kenny. How are you, sir?
Kenny!
Back from his whirlwind trip to Georgia. Good morning, Kenneth. How are you? We're just going to get through the chat here.
Well, I had a very good time. Especially had the pleasure and honor to get to meet Denise for the first time.
Yep. I looked across the parking lot and I was like,
Linda is here with us. Good morning, Linda. It's good to see you. Yes, we did see the Down Under Cruisers having as much trouble as Joe Hupp. Good morning or good evening, Sean, to you. You should be in bed. It's a school night. So,
No, he should be up here with us.
Good morning, Lisa's Adventures.
He's old.
Oh, come on. I'm changing.
Wait till you get old.
Sean, no excuse. Just come here.
I've been dealing with this cold all weekend, man. And poor Colleen has it. She's
oh no.
She's knees deep into it now. So
dang.
What are you talking about, Scott? I know you haven't been to bed yet. He may not have been to bed yet. Knowing our friend Scott.
We got home at 11 last night. Yeah, I went to. I blinked. I'm good.
You napped.
I napped. I did the DD.
There you go. You know, there's a nap or two. We did year 2 was just as good as year 1.
Yeah.
Speaking of congratulations, look who is here. Good morning, Meg.
Good morning,
Meg and Mr. Paul got hitched yesterday.
Yes,
so congratulations, guys. Congratulations to you guys. That was I saw it on Facebook, and then Dee Dee sent me a text, and I was not shocked, but I was pleasantly surprised. And in a way, it was kind of like, well, it's about time. But I would never try to push anybody or rush you into anything. But good morning. Congratulations to you and Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Ross is here. Good morning, Ross. He says, breaking news, Ricky Rucker is still in Helen waiting for Lola to get on his Harley. He has rampaged through the streets and has not found her anywhere. I don't have that, but I have. Has anyone seen Gavin? Not Lola.
Gavin.
But congratulations. Oh, and speaking of the devil, there he is. See, he's not too old.
Hey.
Bloody Scott.
Hey.
Good morning,
Seriously,
Sean, or good evening to you, sir.
Scott.
Are we keeping you up, Sean? I'm sorry.
I was about to put your head to you.
Wow. Good morning. Good morning.
Here, I'll
good
do it
evening.
for you.
Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Eddie Lugo. Send some prayers out for him. Eddie's dealing with a little bit of medical stuff. He's was in the hospital overnight. I haven't had any word whether he's home or not yet, but I know as of when I went to bed, which was probably it was 8:30, but it's really 7:30 before the time change. So he was still there. So if anybody has any word.
Yeah, they said they were keeping him overnight for.
Well, send in some prayers, and I hope for a speedy recovery for him. I know he's been dealing with some health issues as well. So
Now,
Aaron is here, of course.
Go
ahead, Sean.
jump in a sec here, Jimmy, and just let Kenny and Denise know that I've just made sure that both Crystal and Raphael are nicely tucked up in bed.
Good. Raffy looks rough.
Oh, was he ever?
Yes. Well, there you go. All right. I just want to get through this really quick. Hey, Pops is here. What's Pops doing? Good morning, Pops. Good to see you. And as always, if you guys haven't connected with each other, please do that. We encourage you to go over and become friends with each other because we're one big family here. But just do it right. Make sure you go over, watch 2 or 3 3-minute minimum videos for each person. Like those videos, comment on those videos, and then if you're so inclined, you can subscribe to that channel. But we are not sub for sub here. We take care of each other. So, all right, we finally made it to the bottom. We got a good, well, last but not least, I cannot forget her. My mom is here. Good morning, Mom. It's good to see you.
Good, Mom.
We got 19 in the house. So,
And
don't forget to don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. We put a poll in this morning. Did you guys see the poll? So when you travel, when you fly, do you travel? I'm not sure what I put there. When you fly, do you travel? What's your travel or your luggage situation? So do you just bring a backpack or a small personal item? Because the airlines these days, they charge you for everything. So can you get away with just a backpack, which they call a personal item? You put that under your seat.
I wish.
Do you do a carry-on only? Do you do one check bag and a carry-on, or do you do everything but the kitchen sink? Some people I know do the everything but the kitchen sink, but we'll see what you guys have to put in there. So we'll bring that poll up a little bit later. But good Monday morning. We finally made it through. Everybody's had a big weekend. How about you, Sean? You weren't at Helen this weekend, were you?
Well, no. Bit too far. And my backstroke would have killed. No, actually, we had to attend a wedding through the family, so it was a great wedding, and it's a public holiday today. So,
what is the holiday in Australia today?
Oh well, it's Victoria and
National Foster's Day.
Oof.
Jimmy. Did you have a guy in the chat by the name of Controversial Cruising?
Whoops. Gotta go.
I may.
We saw Foster's billboard in Alabama, and at the same time, me and Dwayne said, "Look, it's Australian for piss."
There you go. It's
right.
Australian for pay. Good morning to Scott and Amber from Kicking It Country. Thank you guys for coming in.
Scott and Amber.
Appreciate seeing you guys. And Billy Nola is here as well from Billy Nola. Hey, Billy Nola.
Billy Nola from Bama.
From Bama. From Alabama. Billy Nola is here. Good morning, Billy. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Come on, Billy.
Billy Nola.
Goldie says, I only flew once, round trip to Malta in 2008. I don't remember how much luggage did I take. Your first trip, you probably brought too much. That's just my guess. So I traveled recently. I've kind of kept it under wraps, but because of family stuff, I had to travel south last week or the week before. So that's why I wasn't on. I went to see mom and dad, take care of some family business. But we flew on Avelo Airlines. Have you guys heard of that?
I have.
Avelo, yep. So they fly from New Hampshire down to Florida. And other places around the country, but limited small airports. They do fly into Puerto Rico and places like that, but it was cheap. It was, I think round trip, it was like $150.
Yep.
To develop.
Wow, that's great.
If I had to say anything about them, they're probably a step above Spirit airline. If you've flown Spirit, Spirit is like. Let's just say that
Budget travel.
riding on Spirit is like riding in the back of a pickup truck versus you thumbing and getting picked up and them letting you ride in the cab, which would be a Velo.
Is that why they call
So,
is that why they call it the banana?
exactly. Right?
I don't know if it's quite that bad, Jimmy. I just took it to my parents' house from Phoenix to Wilmington, actually, and I thought it was okay.
Was
I
that
actually got a
Spirit?
direct flight. No, that was a Velo.
Oh, a Velo. So yeah, no, a Velo's not bad, but I have to call them. I have their phone number right here because I need a refund for my return flight. So here's the thing, and the reason why we have the poll question in there is partly because of a Velo. So you can bring one personal item, a pocketbook, a backpack, that'll fit under the seat in front of you. And that's why I asked. So my brother and I both traveled down, and to save money, because they charge you like, I don't know what it is, but it's $50 for a carry-on and then something else for check bags. So that's where they get you, is on all these little things. So I put everything for 7 days in a backpack.
Wow.
I bought those little vacuum cubes
Yeah.
that you buy and you vacuum your clothes. I had 4 of them in my backpack, and it worked out pretty well. I did do some laundry when I was at my mother's, but not because I had to, just because I had the convenience of having it there. So I cleaned everything. But the reason I'm looking for a refund is because you pay extra too to pick your own seat. And on the flight down, I got stuck. I let them do it. And I'm a big guy, and I got stuck in the middle seat between 2 giant, rather large women.
Oh, bless you.
So on the way, so a week before, or maybe 5 days before we were to fly back home, I went to a Velo and I said, I'm going to pick my own seat. $61 extra. I picked seat number 2, row D, right? A row number 2, seat D, which is an aisle seat, front row on the right-hand side. I get to the airport, everything's good, and I hear them call my name, come to the desk. Well, they bumped me out of the seat that I paid for to accommodate a family. And I was pissed. I was pissed off. I got stuck in a middle seat, and I said, that's unacceptable. You need to find me something better. Well, the best they could give me was a cramped exit aisle, sitting next to the window, freezing my ass off because it's cold out. And I was less than happy. When I get to Manchester, I talked to the people at the desk, and she goes, that is not our policy. They're not supposed to do that. So I'm going to call them today, and I'm going to say, I want my money back for the return flight. That's the only bitch I have about a Velo. They were fine. There's no peanuts, there's no hot towels, there's none of that stuff. But who needs it? Bring a movie on your iPad and, buy the $6 peanuts inside the gate, and then you got a snack and a movie. And that doesn't matter to me, but it was the fact that they bumped me out of my seat that I paid an extra $61 for. I was pissed off. So that's my story about traveling. But when you travel, do you bring everything?
Jimmy,
couple check bags?
Jimmy, let me just put this to you. You went on with a carry-on, right?
No, I just brought a personal item.
Yeah, a backpack to me is a carry-on, right?
Well, to me it would be too, but if it fits under the seat, they don't call it that.
Yeah, mate. I don't care what they call it. I just get a Ziploc bag. What's your problem?
Right? Well, I needed a little more than just a budgie smuggler, because nobody wants to see a 60-year-old cancer patient walking around with a Speedo on. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. In parts of the country, they might. You never know.
You'd be a hit.
Well, let's put it into perspective. I'd rather see a 60-year-old cancer patient in a pair of budgie smugglers than a fat old Aussie in a pair of budgie smugglers.
I think either way, it's my eyes are burning, but
there you go. See, and I can just look at Kenny, and I know that Kenny saw me in a pair of budgie smugglers.
Driving and listening.
Here he is. Yeah. Good morning, Paul. Congratulations, sir. We congratulated your wife a little bit earlier.
It's about freaking time you two got married.
Right? That's what was my thought. I'm like, wow, congratulations. Geez, about time. Seems like they've been going together for a long time. I don't think it has been too long, but a couple of years
It's been
anyway.
freaking ages.
Yeah, yeah. But that was good news, wasn't it? So, Denise, tell us a little bit about your weekend. I know you guys met up with Darian and Kenny and everybody there in Helen.
Where to
Tell us
start?
a little bit about it.
Okay, well, we got lost on the drive between Knoxville and Helen. We knew at that point, oh, this is going to be fun. But the GPS it missed telling us about a turn. And we were in the sticks, no service, so you couldn't really change your route. So we just rode along for about 20 minutes on this pig trail. Y'all, and it had a Dollar General on it. So
It had a Dollar General?
There was a Dollar General on this little bitty road. So in this first store, the only store we saw the whole time we were, on this part of the trip. So anyway, I pull up into the parking lot and sit there, and find a signal, and we look at the GPS and it shows us a U-turn and going back exactly the way we came, like all the way. I was like, there is no way we have been on the wrong road all this time. So we went from Google Maps to Waze, and Waze was like, "You're where?" and you finally had to get on, of all things, Apple Maps, and Apple Maps took us to the turn that we missed. And once we got there, we were good. We were trucking, and went through some beautiful country. I did not realize how pretty North Georgia is. It's really beautiful up there. But we got in Helen about 1:30, something like that. And like I said, first person we saw was but we got checked in and everything, and the ice cream social we were supposed to have Friday got nixed because there was a water line break, or they were having some kind of water trouble. And so we just hung out at this little place right by our hotel called the Troll Tavern, had a little meet up there. And then that afternoon we did a walk, like Meet Helen walk. You walk everywhere in this town. And I think this is where Dwayne gave Jimmy a ride. Jimmy was in his ride, and Dwayne was helping him get there to the little store and stuff like that. But anyway, we did that Friday afternoon. Saturday, the big deal was the dinner. It's kind of a do your own thing during the day Saturday. Some people went to the waterfall. I know Billy J went and twisted his ankle up pretty bad.
Oh no!
Yeah, he got injured. But anyway,
but we know why
of...
Billy got injured.
Why?
Because he drinks too much of that stuff.
Foster's.
Yeah.
Possibly so.
A lot of that PP will make you. It'll make you a little stumble.
He denies it furiously, but he's also upset that he wasn't called the captain.
The captain. Yeah, they had a contest between him and Sherry. Okay, which one's the real captain? And it was by applause. It was kind of a tie,
Sherry all the time, right?
Yeah. But
come on, there's no contest. There is no contest. First of all, if it's based on looks just alone, of course, Sherry
he's
wins.
lost.
Right? He's already lost. But I've been around Billy. I haven't been around Sherry yet. But something tells me that Sherry smells a lot better too. So she's got 2 of my votes. So, and I've been around. And Billy, look, Billy, nothing personal because you and I have hung out, but we're 2 dudes, man. We probably don't smell so good. So.
And he tries to outbring people all the time.
Dwayne makes a point to smell good. Anyway, but we had a great time just meeting everybody and hanging out. We spent a lot of time with this Lisa's Cruise Adventures. Her and her husband, Steve, have cruised with us before on the Booze Cruise, and they were at the Hella meetup. And so we hung out with them and the Fam Adventures, of course, Rod and family. We had so much fun, y'all. Anyway,
I'm glad you guys had a good time.
It was a great time. I definitely want to go back next year.
I've definitely met with Lisa and Steve, right? Is her husband?
Yep.
I'm terrible with names, so I
Oh, me
apologize.
too.
But yeah, really, really great people. I mean, I haven't met anybody yet that in our group that we could say anything negative about. So, Kenny, how was your experience at Helen? Did you have a good time?
I had a great time. I loved going on that tour.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Lisa is allergic to eggs.
Oh no!
Carry on, Kitty.
Okay, I was wondering what the excellent. I saw that on the Facebook earlier this
That
weekend.
became the joke. Everybody we would be like, did you know Lisa's allergic to eggs? Waitress at this restaurant. We joke on that with it.
So Kenny, you joined us from the hotel on Friday.
Yes, I did. And
And you actually had a fresh pot of coffee, didn't you, Kenny? Or a fresh cup of coffee?
Yeah, it was one of them.
Period.
Those hotels like that, they have those pods.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get to make you only get to make one cup at a time.
Cup at a time.
Yeah.
So that brings us up to today's chat question. What's Kenny drinking? Is he drinking fresh? Yes, 125, or no, minus 105. Let us know in the chat what you think Kenny's drinking.
Are we doing it again? Are we doing it again?
Yeah, you want to do it again?
Yeah. Kenny's here. We never got to do it again.
And look, we can go over time if we have to, because
Eddie's not going to be here today.
Eddie's going to be out a little bit. So, and Sean, I don't know what you're drinking. It's probably some alcoholic thing. So
Yeah, he's
we know about you.
Don't worry.
All right, let's do it.
Like 5 minutes.
This is for Kenny.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn, it's hot. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up. Chasing clouds away. Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
Good morning, Kenneth. Good
Cheers.
morning, sir.
Cheers. Good morning.
Sean, was today a good day, Sean?
Today was a great day. It was a relax. We were driving home from a place called Yarra Glen. If you have an opportunity, look on the map. If you're into wines, it's a great winery area around where we are. And we were driving home in a couple of hours from the place, but it was a pleasant, relaxed day. And then I spent most of the day on the WhatsApp with Crystal and Raphael, getting them both home, because as you, Denise, know, that they live around the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah. from Helen.
Okay. Where are they from?
Well, Crystal's up in Michigan, and
okay.
Right around the corner.
Oh God, they had a hop, skip, and a jump, didn't they?
Yeah, and Raphael is from Tulsa, so
oh wow.
Oh yeah, both just right around the corner, next town over.
Yeah,
Tulsa, Georgia.
Yeah, so I was Oklahoma, right?
So they're kids.
So I was keeping them occupied as we drove in our various locations. But I do want to say that the stories that they told about Kenny is just unbelievable. I mean, the fact that Kenny gets so much into the Thorsters as well, and all that other stuff. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And then, of course, they started talking about Meg and Paul's wedding as well. And that was when they were getting delirious, after driving like 13 hours each.
Yeah.
They were getting delirious, and they were saying that Paul and Meg actually had a fantastic wedding. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes.
I missed it, but Kenny was there for it.
Yeah.
So
I also live streamed it. It's on the Ford Man channel and the Daily Dose of the Bible channel. So
yeah, I watched it on Raphael's channel, and I didn't believe that he could actually put that act together, but he successfully made it, I think. So Wow, he was telling the truth
Who
then.
who officiated? Was it Blaine?
Scott.
Oh, Scott did. Okay, right on. What is Kenny drinking? Laws says fresh. My mom says microwave.
I reckon
Scott
it's
says
microwave
fresh.
because Kenny is just so tired from all that drive home.
Denise says microwave as well. Kelly's here. Good morning, Kelly. Good to see you, sir. Thank you for dropping in. Lisa says fresh. Joe says fresh. John Gaylor is saying fresh. Joe says, speaking of water. Did we speak of water? I better head off and get another bottle of sparkling water from our fridge. We didn't speak of it, but go get some. Did Eddie do okay at the cardiologist? We don't know. I know that Denise, you said that he stayed overnight, right?
Yeah, he went in. They were going to keep him
Here,
overnight.
yeah.
I talked to them late last night.
That
All
must
right,
be
so
why they left.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Billy says microwave. Joe says, I got songs for both Crystal and Raphael. Signa, Michigan for Crystal, and you're the reason God made Oklahoma for Raphael. Right on, Joe.
Saginaw,
There you
Michigan
go.
is a long way.
All right, Kenny, what are you drinking this morning?
Cheers. It is microwave coffee.
Dang it.
Microwave
I
coffee.
made a fresh pot last night.
Oh, come on, Kenny. Like, I don't even have time to make a pot. He hasn't even been home yet for 24 hours. I'm sorry.
See?
I
thought it was fresh.
I got home about maybe a little bit before 6, a little bit after 6. I don't remember which, but yeah, it was. And I had a cup of coffee.
What do we do?
Whoa.
You can ask Meg and Denise, even Denise will tell
Yes.
you. I always had a cup of coffee, no matter
Yes, he did.
Why am I not surprised, Kenneth? He's like
What are
me. He
you
likes
doing
his
from
coffee.
Jimmy, what's
So
going on?
I'm trying to just show the poll. When you guys fly, what do you fly with when you bring your luggage? Do you just bring a
I
personal
usually
item?
fly with an airplane.
Ah, there you go.
Ah,
What luggage do you bring with you? Do you bring just a carry-on that fits in the overhead bin? Do you bring something smaller that just fits under the seat in front of you? Do you check a bag and bring a carry-on? Or do you bring everything like
yeah.
in the kitchen
Somebody
sink?
get there.
So
I won't show it.
we'll get to that poll in a little while. But
I feel like we're like those. Oh man, I was gonna say that like the people inside the people
When it would
inside the
make
people inside the
Kenny.
people.
those Russian
Yes.
dolls, whatever, the
Yeah.
Infinity
The nesting dolls. Oh, they have
nesting
those.
dolls.
Yeah,
Yep.
Do you know what they
Yeah.
call those dolls? Matryoshka. It is Russian.
Those.
Matryoshka. Oska.
Matryoshka.
Da. Yeah, da.
Matryoshka.
Aplyoshka. I have a good friend of mine who's a Russian. She's actually lived here for a while, but she immigrated here the correct way and became a U.S. citizen, but she's from Russia. And what a hoot, even though she's been here for a long time. Sometimes it's hard to understand what she says.
Cool.
I'm trying to get this to show. It's Billy
Oh,
J.
there you go. There you go.
Mr. and
Not-
Mrs. Paul Vines.
No, that was
Not-
me and Billy J.
Not the real captain.
Not the real captain.
Meg says, I pack lightly. I'm about 20 minutes behind. Just got through airport security. LOL. So like I said, when I traveled, I did the backpack thing. It was the first time. You're limited when you do that because sometimes I'll bring another pair of shoes with me if we go out to eat. But I had my Hey Dudes on. Hey, dude. And that's what I wore the whole time. So, yep. And they're nice because you can go through TSA pretty easy. They just slip on and off like a pair of slippers.
Lisa gave me a pair of dudes that she had gotten that didn't fit. Brand new crawfish bowl. Hey dudes, they got crawfish and little tiny
Cool.
cobs of corn. They're the coolest things. Love them.
Sean, what are you drinking, Sean? He's getting ready for. He's getting ready for the meetup before the cruise. He's gonna drink some pee-pee. Pee-pee.
Yeah, I am actually. I was trying to keep away from it, but
Babushka dolls. Yeah, that's so.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's two Russian words. One is babushka, and that's your grandmother. And then
Yes.
there's one, and I'm probably gonna say it wrong, but it's for young pretty girl is like babushka or something. Babushka. Yeah, so babushka, that's your grandma. I'm saying them wrong, but they're almost the same exact word for a young pretty girl. So.
Trying to get that right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
sent me that one.
Yeah. I'm the guy
Wait,
blamed the girl. He's got a
wait
nice
till the
rep.
graphics. Wait till the graphics department gets a hold of that.
Yeah.
Just saying. Another great American country singer, Pam Tillis. Her
Yes.
father was the big one. Does anyone know
Mel.
the singer-songwriter who's Pam Tillis?
Mel
Yes.
Tillis.
Mel. Yeah, I don't know who's more famous.
Pam's performing in the next town over, I think next month.
Pam's
Yeah,
father is Spam.
where does a country
Spam.
Aussie get to
Spam.
know all about these things?
You Aussie people, well, what do you know?
Seriously.
You guys get criminals and stuff there in the Bee Gees.
Shut
And
up.
big
shut-
spiders and kangaroos and all that other stuff. And
Oh
phosphorus.
my God. We found a place that had kangaroo jerky. We didn't try
And
it,
bald
but they had
guys.
it.
Kangaroo jerky would be awesome.
Well, they had it.
Everybody be hopping in to get it.
I was watching. I watched a show about mining and mines. Believe it or not, in Australia was a big feature in the program. I know, Sean, you several of the mines there in your country. Have you been to the big giant pit, the big gold mine, the huge one?
Oh well, I give up.
Nah, I haven't. But in a place called Kupipiti, they do opal mining, and the areas that have been mined in all of a sudden become people's homes because they dig their way into the rock. The rock is really quite soft. It is actually quite hot in Kupipiti, so most people build their houses underground to keep cool.
Do they squat in these, or is it after they're done mining?
After they've
People just-
mined,
I get you.
and
Okay.
they'll build a house out of it. Some of them are quite elaborate homes, and the stone is actually quite soft. So
That's pretty cool. I was in Utah one time, and we went to this place called the Hole in the Wall, and what it was a carved out home that was inside of a giant butte that this guy started in like the 50s or something, and it was his house for many years. Now it's a little museum and tourist area, but I can imagine the climate must be pretty good year round.
yep,
Living in a hole in the ground.
we call a hole in the wall the thing that you get your money out of. An ATM.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a boat.
good
We call that a hole in the water you throw your money
Throw
into.
your money into.
Yep. All right. So, well, there you go. So, Helen was good. Everybody had a good time. We need to stick with the plan. So, like I said, we'll probably go a little bit later if you guys don't mind. But let's do this. Weather Watch Now. Weather Watch Now is the portion of the show where we do weather from where we are, where you are, all points around the world, and we'll see what the climate is like. I'll go first since I asked everybody else. I'm here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire. It is currently 33 whopping degrees. Looks like we're going to have a high of 53 today, mostly clear day. Looks like we're going to have sun for a good portion of the day. Like I said, the high will be around 53. Tomorrow, another stellar day. High of 61 degrees here.
Yay!
Wow. I can't remember the last time we've seen 60, probably November, October of last year. So that's good news. So, and it's going to Looks like we'll steadily get warmer as we get towards the weekend. So they're talking maybe 65 for Sunday. So we got a ways out though for that. So there you go. Who's next? Who wants to go next?
I'm going to report today from Cockeysville, Maryland. So in Cockeysville, Maryland,
Cockeysville.
I decided to find a random place in the United States. It's going to be 38 degrees in Maryland right now, with a high of 63, which is actually not too bad.
Wow.
For Maryland at 3 o'clock, and it looks pretty sunny in Cockeysville.
What's the name of that town again?
Cockeysville.
Cockeysville. Nice.
With the EYS, Cockeysville.
Cockeys.
Maryland.
You know, that's when we're looking here in New England. That's how New Englanders ask when they're looking for their automobile keys. They're cockies. Has anyone seen my cockies?
My cockies.
You seen my cockies?
So that's car Keysville.
Yeah, it's cockies.
You know, Mississippi,
all right,
that
Denise.
car keys.
Right? Yeah, we don't pronounce our R's here in New England. There's no R's.
Oh, God. We met Kathy Mills this weekend. She is a hoot.
She is a hoot.
Okay,
all right, Denise.
Mississippi. Yes. Here in BFE, Mississippi, it is 50 degrees. It is raining with a real feel of 43. Rain off and on this morning. High of 69. Yay. And then tonight will be clear and chilly at 35.
Well,
Beautiful next couple of days.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah.
Right,
oh,
Kenneth?
my God, we're going to get the 80s on Friday.
Kenneth, what is the weather in western North Kakalaki?
It is currently 39 degrees.
Bless you.
Bless you. Anyway.
Thank you.
It is currently 39 degrees. It's supposed to be a high of 59 degrees with some rain and a low of 34. Now, tomorrow, Tuesday, it's supposed to be a high of 69 degrees.
Whoa.
Of 39 degrees with some sunshine.
69, one of my favorite numbers on a scale of favorite numbers.
Yes.
Going to be warm. Warm and humid.
I can't leave you alone for a minute.
No, you can't. Hey,
Gavin's here.
has anyone seen Gavin? Well, here is Gavin, the Guitar Professionals is here. Good morning, Gavin. It's good to see you. Mom says it's 68 right now with a high of 74. And 68, that's probably warmer than mornings when I was there. So awesome. All right, Sean, what's I'm sorry, Denise, go ahead.
No, go. It's going to be 82 here Friday.
Ooh, I love it. I'll be
Get
down.
out swimming.
All right, Sean, what's the weather like there in the evening? It is currently, let me guess, 7, it's 10 o'clock p.m. there right now.
So currently it is 26 degrees C at 10 p.m. Feels like 25 with 56% humidity. We had a temperature of 31 degrees today. Tomorrow we will have a temperature of 31 degrees with a low of 21 degrees. We're in the 90s.
Wow.
Damn. Still summer. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, my friend. That's good weather. 87.8 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. Did we get everybody's weather? Loves You is here. Good morning. It's good to see you, my friend. All coming to us all the way from the Philippines. Good evening to you. Knowing her, she's probably just finished up supper and she could be playing with the dogs. She's got a lot of dogs. So, what does it say? Your voice, Jimmy, looks okay. A little hoarse, as they would say, because of my cold. But all right, so there you have it. There's the weather for today. I know Goldie was asking about Eddie. So Eddie, I'm not going to go into the details, but Eddie was having some respiratory issues. Let's say that, and that put him in the hospital. So hopefully he's feeling a lot better. They gave him some treatments and cleared some things up. And yep, see that? Right, dinner just done. I knew that. What is it there? It's probably like 6, 7 p.m. there, I'm guessing, in the Philippines right now. But there you have it. So, yeah, so Eddie, we're hoping Eddie will be back tomorrow. If not, we'll definitely continue to pray for him. Let's see. I just want to make sure we're on track because I'm a little, the time changes got me kind of messed up. As you can see,
Mate, how the hell do you think God feel?
Right? And there's one more. I was going to say there's one more change for you. When do you folks do it? It's not for a while, right?
April 6th.
April 6th, so a whole month away before they change it. But then instead of 9 p.m., it'll be 8 p.m. for Sean when we're up. So a little bit easier, manageable time for a weekday for you guys. But there you go. So guys had a great time at Helen. I'm glad to hear that. Did anyone else get injured other than Billy?
I think that was it. That's all I heard about.
Well, that's good.
Oh, we met Ryan and Mel from PK Adventures. He
nice.
A nut.
Ryan is, yeah, I can imagine. I bet he would be just from dealing with him on the live chats. Kenny, why are you hiding? Kenny's probably
blowing up his toilet.
He's probably soiling the bowl. Goldie says, beat you to it, Sean, last Sunday in March. So you guys changed the last Sunday. Yeah, soiling the bowl.
You said that, Jimmy. Soiling the bowl.
I've worked for 40 years. I've worked for 40 years in a predominantly male occupation and living with them. So we come up with all kinds of stuff. Our clocks go back.
I work as a prison officer, right?
As a prison officer, yeah. My days when I was a prison guard. At a ladies' prison.
Wait, were you really?
76 right now. No.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, no. I started in the fire service when I was 18, and I'm still doing it. So,
wow.
I moonlighted in some other occupations, but mostly a firefighter. So,
Bananola is neck deep in KMA territory. I'm not sure
Yeah, Billy,
exactly how many days.
How many days you got until your cruise, Billy, and where are you going? Or tell us, what are you cruising on? Which ship?
I think they're going out of Canaveral, maybe Miami. I can't remember. Let's see if he tells us.
Goldie's got to make the pizzas.
Oh, I want one, Goldie. Oh my God, I want a Romanian pizza. I would come all the way to Romania just to walk with Goldie and eat pizza.
Right on Friday, she was folding the boxes, so she's cooking today. DST in Australia is from the first Sunday October in 1 year, the first Sunday of April the following year. Gotcha. Yeah, so it's kind of like us. I don't know when we changed it, November-ish, somewhere in there, but they need to stop changing it. That'll be the next poll question. All right, speaking of that, let's go over to the poll.
Does DST stand for Down Under Standard Time?
That's good.
I like it.
No, I'm serious. Is that true? No? What does DST stand
I don't know.
for?
Daylight saving
daylight
time.
say. Oh. I had never seen it like that. So I was like, wait, does Australia have its own like Down Under Standard Time? I've never seen DST.
Well, we've got up to 7 time zones in our country.
Oh my gosh.
So on the eastern side, we have a time frame. So we have standard time and daylight saving time, except for Brisbane, which only has standard time. And Queensland is on the same as us, same side. Then we've got South Australia, which has half an hour back. Northern Territory goes the same as Queensland. And then we've got Western Australia, which goes 3 hours back.
Oof.
And then they change times as well.
man, at least everybody here in the country, minus Hawaii and Arizona, at least we do the time changes. Those guys are the only normal ones, Arizona and Hawaii. They just leave it alone.
And you would know that I reckon that daylight saving is at the wrong time of the year, and also it shouldn't be there. It sucks.
Got a faster?
I'm with
Well,
you.
even said, Dwayne, where's ours?
Right. Hi, Dwayne. Good morning, sir.
Saying hi, Dwayne. Good morning, sir.
Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip.
I like your shirt.
He said, like your shirt.
Does he want to see that?
Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the Dwayne clip.
This is for my good friend Jimmy, who couldn't be here. Asked me to drink an old fashioned for him from the Alchemy Bar on the Spirit. This is for you, Jimmy. Oh God, oh God, oh God. That's wild. How do you do this? Oh God.
Oh, you are a good sport, my brother. I love you for that. That is the best.
Well, we saw a shirt we started to get you. What was it? Something about old
Yeah,
fashioned.
what's it?
It was yes, call me old fashioned. Life is good shirt. And it had an old fashioned and a glass on it. We were like, Jimmy.
I love it.
Love you,
That's
baby.
the best. Yeah, have a good day, brother. Be safe. Be safe out there on the mean streets of Union today.
Lisa said hi. You know she's allergic to eggs.
Oh, you can hear the rolls and ronchi in my lungs this morning.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got them.
Today's Doctor Day, right?
Today is Doctor Day. They're going to see my white count. It's going to be through the ceiling.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll be going, "Oh my God, what's up with the white count?" It's just because I'm sick. So.
Joe has just clarified everything for everybody.
Oh gosh. Ice.
Joe's right on it. He is on the JLB. He's going to be he'll be our statistician for the morning show.
Definitely.
Listen, whatever you want to know, just ask Joe. He knows everything. Besides,
we need someone like that.
Well, I had him and Nick come visit us down under here, and I can tell you that if Joe didn't know, Nick would.
Really?
Right? Yeah. Well, there you go. There are people like that can remember all kinds of crazy facts. I just remember the stupid stuff, movie lines and things like that. Should we do history? Yeah, let's do it. We didn't do it last time. Let's do it.
This Week in History.
Kenny, did you say something before we went to the clip?
Oh, I was just telling Meg safe travel. She's at her
gate.
At her gate, yeah.
Nick was bloody fantastic. Right on. Okay, so today's history is brought to you by the Helping Hands for Cruising. Go over to Helping Hands for Cruising. Make sure you check them out and donate when you can. Let me see. I got something in here somewhere. There it is right here. Down in the Chiron, that'll take you to the website. Go over there, and there's all kinds of new stuff happening. They got some new videos. I did watch that one, by the way, Sean. That was nice. And you can learn all about Helping Hands and what we do and how you can help. So there you go. All right. So today, on this day, it is, what is today? March 10th, Monday. On this day, we turn the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back to 1793. In Paris, on the proposal of George Danton, the National Convention decreed the establishment of the Revolutionary Tribunal. In 1864, the Red River Campaign began the Civil War. Let me say that again.
Okay.
The Red River Campaign began in the Civil War, and it lasted for several months before Confederate troops under General Richard Taylor defeated the Union forces. In 1876, Alexander Graham Bell's liquid transmitter design permitted the first transmission of speech by Bell to his assistant, Thomas Watson. Watson, come quick, I need you. Apparently that's what he said over the phone. 1903, American jazz cornetist, I think that's
cornetist, yeah.
Thank you, cornetist. Yes, the cornet. Yes, the cornet. Thank you, Denise. Bix Beiderbecke, an outstanding improviser whose style is characterized by lyricism and purity of tone, was born in Davenport, Iowa. Happy birthday to him. 1903, American playwright and politician Claire Booth Lucci was noted for her satiric sense of humor, which she displayed in such oft-opted aphorisms as "no good deed goes unpunished." She was born, so happy birthday to her. 1913, in Toledo, Ohio. Have you been to Toledo? I've never been to Toledo. Isn't that where Klinger was from Toledo, right?
Correct.
William Knox became the first bowler to make a perfect score of 300 in an American Bowling Congress tournament. And I think Klinger, he was in a bowling league. In 1949, American citizen Mildred Gillars, who earned the nickname Axis Sally as a radio propagandist for the Nazi government during World War II, was convicted of treason. She served 12 years in prison. In 1969, James Earl Ray pled guilty to murdering American civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. and was sentenced to 99 years in prison. In 1997, the cult television series Buffy the Vampire Slayer premiered, created by Josh Whedon. The show centered on Buffy Summers, an alternative feminist icon who battles vampires, demons, and other assorted supernatural forces of evil. And one of her co-stars just passed away.
Yes, I saw that. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, Trenberg or something Berg. But yeah, our prayers go to her family. So she had some health issues. I know she recently just went through a liver transplant. So not good, but prayers to them. So 2006, Nashua. There's something. Nashua is a town in my state. In 2006, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter entered Mars orbit and began searching for signs of water on the planet. In 2017, South Korean politician Park Geun-hye's presidency ended as the country's constitutional court upheld her impeachment. She became South Korea's first democratically elected president to be removed from office. Featured event on this day in 1933, soon after Adolf Hitler became chancellor, the first concentration camp in Germany opened at Dachau, where at least 32,000 people would die from disease, malnutrition, physical oppression, and execution. Not a very good thing to celebrate today, but is part of history, no doubt. The feature biography, yes?
The girl's name was Michelle Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg, thank you. Feature biography, Kim Campbell, Prime Minister of Canada. She was born on this day in 1947, and there you go. And she's still with us, thank goodness, so happy birthday to her. And then other notable birthdays in 1936, Sepp Blatter, a Swiss sports executive. 1971, Timbaland, American music producer and performer. 1971, John Hamm, an American actor. Which John Hamm, I think he's on Mad Men in that. Pretty funny guy and good actor. 1981, Samuel Eto'o, Cameroonian athlete. In 1983, Carrie Underwood. Happy birthday to them.
Carrie Underwood.
Well, that's what's happening on this day in history.
This week in history.
All right, so we won't be going over to Eddie's this morning. Eddie is under the weather. He hopefully will be back tomorrow. We will get.
How did he get under there?
I don't know. I heard the weather was good down there, but I don't know. But yeah, we're praying for Eddie. I hope he feels better, and hopefully he's home now, resting. And hopefully we see him in a day or two. And we wish him a speedy recovery. Good night, Joe. Time to go to bed.
Night, Joe.
It is it's 10:15 in the PM there. Good night, Joe. Thanks for joining us. So let's see. We got to that. That. Go ahead, Kenny.
I think Aaron had a question for me earlier on in the chat. I think he asked me if I got the Schweinehaxe at that German restaurant.
Okay.
And the answer to that is no. I actually got the German meatloaf. I forget how you pronounce the German. Do you know how to pronounce it?
Das Meatloaf.
No. Yeah, what Scott said.
Anyway, is
Das loaf of meat.
Yeah, there you go.
So what did he ask you? If you ordered the Schweinhund?
Chat.
Oh, Meg just said it. The Falster's
Haas.
Yeah.
Can he get the Falster's Haas? Flasher's Hour?
And I got the red cabbage and the German the German potato salad.
Oh, I love German potato. Oh my god.
Isn't German potato salad? Isn't that hot? Isn't that hot?
Yeah.
No?
It's warm.
Oh, it's warm. Okay.
Really?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
it means fake rabbit. Falscher Haas, fake rabbit. So, Meg, what is it instead of rabbit? Is it pork or something? Or what was it, Kenny? What kind of meat was it?
I just know it was meatloaf. That's all I know, and it was good.
Oh my gosh. We had two ladies, Lisa being one of them, that ordered, I can't remember the name of the dish, but essentially what they call a pork knuckle.
Pork
Here's
knuckle.
the plate.
Oh.
All right, here's the plate. Okay. The pork knuckle was up to here.
Good Lord.
It was massive. It was like a whole roast.
Scott.
They sat down in front of me. We were like, what?
Is that a knuckle, or are you happy to see me today?
Yeah, well, good Lord.
It was
a pork knuckle.
Better than a moose knuckle, but still, it was huge.
I was going to say, we call that something different here in the Northeast.
No, it was
knuckle.
like this big around.
Or a camel toe. I don't know. You pick.
Yeah, Lisa said she had like 4 bites and brought the rest home. That was
Kenny, how was your Flauscher house?
It definitely made my tongue slap my brain.
There you go.
And I was somebody had said something because I was sitting with Misha and Ozzy and Scott and Amber. And at that table, somebody had said something. I was cracking up at something. I don't know what somebody said. But
Kenny, when do you never crack up?
I was cracking up at something, but I don't know what it was I cracked up at.
We laughed so much this weekend. Oh my gosh. My face is sore and my legs are sore.
That's a good trip when you know you're sore from laughing and
I was cracking up. I was snorting.
He was. We heard.
The thing about it is.
Good morning, Christine. Just a girl on her porch is here. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning, Christine.
We missed her this weekend. She was supposed to be there, but she had to fall in a hole. She tripped off her porch. I'm kidding.
Oh, God.
It was a turtle. It was a turtle. Remember? It was a turtle.
Yikes. You're having surgery tomorrow?
Yeah, she broke her ankle at 3 places.
Oh, Jesus. Yikes.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's not good. Colleen knows the feeling, although she didn't have to have surgery. But yep, tomorrow is the day, she says. I will find out what time today. Well, I hope you have quick and easy surgery and a fast recovery. Falling off the porch.
I have fallen off the porch.
Yeah, me too. I've fallen off the porch before. It's not pretty. All right. Well, Kenny,
Now on my porch. Not fun.
Not
yeah.
fun.
By the way, I already folded boxes. Started the day with 130 ready to go boxes.
Wow.
Now, Goldie, let me ask you: how many pizzas a day do you guys do? Do you do it all 130? I watched a guy, forget where it was, some pizza place in Detroit, I think. He does 400 pizzas a day.
Wow,
He's only open. He's only open from Thursday to Sunday, and he doesn't do delivery and he doesn't take phone orders. So you have to go in and physically order it, wait for it, and take it home. And he does 400 of them a day.
Good grief.
Apparently they like his pizza. So
He's the pizza Nazi. No pizza for you.
yeah, depending on the day. Okay, gotcha. That seems like a lot to me, and especially not having a phone. So he's doing quite the business there. To the point where he said he doesn't have to stay open every day. He opens Thursday through Sunday. All right, so Sean, I know it's late for you, so we're going to get you out of here. What do you got coming up, sir?
So it's Monday today. Tomorrow being Tuesday, we'll be chatting with Sean on the Helping Hands for Cruising channel. And then on Wednesday, we are doing the Down Under Cruises general chit chat. And then Friday, I've got to get it right. Friday night for you guys, which will be Saturday either for us. There's the chatting with Sean and Ilana night day thing. Give me Bob. What you
like that. Extravaganza.
That's it. That's it.
With Sean, with Ilana and Sean.
Her
the
Majesty
Down Under
the
Extravaganza.
Her Majesty the Queen Ilana Extravaganza.
Yes, hello. Please wave at my husband, Sean.
No, she doesn't say that.
The lesser of.
Please wave at my husband, Sean. That's
yeah, please. Yeah. Somebody make him feel like he's part of the gang.
Get rid of the fly.
And life wouldn't be the same without Ross giving us Uranus talk.
Well,
she's swatting the smell away because Sean took his bloody shoe off. The one that he keeps drinking his Fosters out of.
Fosters?
Yes, that one,
nasty.
Kenny.
There you go. Kenny said it.
He's not on my show.
Yeah, we'll call him Steve.
How about you? How about you, Kenny? What do you got coming up between now and the weekend?
Well, I got Cup of Joe Live with you on Wednesday. And I also got Friday Night Live with Friends this Friday night. It has come back. So it's with myself, Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless, Roy and Becky Travels, and Traveling on Adventures at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I also probably be posting videos from my recent trip from Helen, Georgia.
Yes.
Right on, Kenny. Can't wait to see that.
By the way, if you have not seen the wedding from Meg and Paul, it is on the Ford Man and the Daily Dose of the Bible YouTube channel.
Woo-hoo.
There you go. Right on. Yeah. So
It's mixed in with the church service that was done yesterday. So
Gotcha. So yeah, if you guys want to go over to Kenny's channel, you can watch all of that, and he's going to be adding more from his Helen trip this week. So, all right, Dee Dee, how about you? What do you got coming up?
Kenny's eyes.
Laundry. Work tonight, tomorrow night, off Wednesday, Thursday night, St. Patty's Day edition of Thursday Trivia with Scott.
Yes.
The astute controversial
The astute
down under
captain controversy.
Man. Anyway, with Scott, everybody knows Scott. But what time are we doing it, Scott?
8 p.m.
Yes.
Eastern.
What
Okay.
time are you? What time are you
8 o'clock,
doing it?
8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. God's time, as we call it. Anyway, but that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome. All right, Mr. Scott, what do you got coming up, sir?
Today is Monday. I have Wednesday Cup of Joe live with you again, and the Astute crew here. And then I will be Cruise Talk living with my buddy Bill from Armstrong Adventures on Wednesday. Thursday, I will be right here with this lovely young lady here co-hosting Thirsty Thursday Trivia.
Sure.
A little luck in the air, maybe. We're doing a little St. Patrick's Day trivia. Yeah. And then on Friday, I have the match game live, unfortunately, at the same time as Kenny. But Kenny is always on my TV when that happens. So Kenny will be on my TV, and match game will be on my computer. And our special guest this week is Keeping Up with the Griffins. So
there you go.
And Saturday,
you made it. You got here in time. Good morning. Usually
we
we're
had
done
so
by
much
now,
fun
but,
with him. Oh my God, we had so much fun with him.
Yes. Oh,
it was
and
great.
I forgot today too. On Monday, I forgot that it's Monday. We are back, the Conscious Cruiser. So Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, Chet from Sea Leg Journeys, and Scott from Controversial Cruising. We will have a podcast today talking all about dress codes on your cruise. Know before you go. For your dress codes on your cruise, and that will be on Chet's page, Sea Leg Journeys, at 8:30 Eastern a.m.
This
I know we constantly talk about like Elegant Night and that, and how people dress up for that. But I'm curious to see how people dress for other things during the cruise.
Definitely.
For an excursion, or when you go to the casino. So I think that's going to be good. Budgie smugglers, in the main dining room with a pair of one of those stupid rubber shoes. Yeah, Crocs.
Bushwhackers.
Budgie smuggler and a pair of Crocs.
You wait, we're going to put together a care package for you with that in it and make you wear it. What shoe you wearing, Jimmy?
You'll never see me with those godforsaken things on my feet.
A good Halloween costume. Budgie smugglers and a pair of Crocs.
Look, I'm Sean. Hey,
you do not know what you're missing.
With a big fat Foster's in your hand.
Right?
Oh, it is you.
What the heck?
Do not, Jimmy, it's very simple. You take the crock, you pour the alcohol in, and then hold it upside down while you share it all around.
Sorry. Something was caught on my foot. I'm barefoot.
Is it a guitar string?
It is a guitar string. I changed the strings on my guitar yesterday, and I'm like, what the hell is poking my foot? It was a guitar string.
Jimmy, which string?
If I had to guess,
G string.
The G string.
Kenny. If I had to guess, this could be the G string. It probably is the G string now that I'm looking at it. These are
right now, G string when I see one.
Kenny. There is a G string on a guitar. There's a G string. There's no dollar bills or flies involved. It's just a guitar string.
No finesse in the house.
Yeah, exactly.
My mind went somewhere else the way you said
that. No, Scott, you have to bushwhacker before you wear the budgie smuggler.
Leave her alone. She doesn't need a good bushwhacking.
Right? Yeah. Everybody could use a good bushwhacking now and then. Oh, I didn't.
You're not wrong.
I didn't really talk about my weekend.
What did you do, Jimmy?
So this weekend was kind of it was a how would I say it? bittersweet kind of a thing, and bittersweet just because even though I'm an extrovert and stuff on here, I don't like people fawning over me and that kind of thing. But my coworkers and my brothers and sisters in the fire service, they invited me to a fundraising party at a local pub here in my town, where they organized a big fundraiser to help raise money for our cause, which is paying for our bills when I get all of this medical stuff done. But there were well over 100 people in this room where the occupancy is about 65. And the reason I know that is because I used to work in this town and I did the occupancy for the room. So,
Did you have to write them a ticket for going over, Mr. Fire Marshal?
Well, I don't work in this town anymore. And even the chief of this town here where I live, he came up and he goes, "What do you think? Are we over the limit?" I go, "I don't know. I don't know, Chief. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't work here anymore." But, it was humbling, to say the least. It was great to see a lot of friends of mine that I haven't seen in a while. And,
That's right.
you know, it's funny to be on the other side of the fence when it comes to helping people, because that's what I've dedicated my life to, is helping others. And I'm used to being on the other side of the fence. So it was kind of a weird feeling for me to have people going, "Oh, you know, coming up and asking, and what can we do?" And it was just weird for me. But I appreciate everything that they did. And I'm not sure how much money they did raise. They're going to let us know this week. But it was, I pretty much kept my composure the whole night. I did okay. The more whiskey I drank, the harder it got. I did have I carried a napkin around with me because for some reason it kept raining. My glasses were wet or something. I don't know. But I had to now and then have to do that. But I love and appreciate.
I know that eye leakage does cause a lot of difficulty when you're wearing glasses.
Yes, it does. It really does. It's bad enough that you can't see, you know, regularly, but then you get a little misty-eyed. And yeah, it was a good time, and it was
please God, they raised a shipload of money for you.
I hope so.
And,
I bet they did.
It
when I find out, I'll let you know. There's a few things going on. Those guys have done that. Like I said, we got the GoFundMe page. I can put that up in the banner really quick. My son Nicholas has organized this. So if anybody feels the need, or if you haven't donated and you'd like to, go over to our GoFundMe page, and you can do that there. But once I find out how much they raised over the weekend, and I think it's going to be a continuing thing, because they're selling T-shirts too. I didn't even get one. They sold them all out. I didn't even get one. But they're going to be making more. So what did they say? Hold on a minute. If you guys will indulge me, I'll show you what I think what one of them look like.
And if you feel so inclined, text Jimmy to 61474.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, that'll bring you. So what that'll do is that will bring you over to the donor page, where you can look to see if you're a match for me or somebody else that suffers from MDS. Because for a lot of us, it will require a bone marrow transplant. So I was trying to see if I could find the T-shirt. I can't.
Not T-shirt.
A T-shirt. Let me show you this really quick. So that is a helmet front. You can't really see it, but it says 6 string strong on it. So they've been calling me 6 string Solnier because of me being a guitar player. So that's a helmet front. So for us firefighters, you know, they
Oh,
have that
wow.
front on our helmets. So they've made that and they're auctioning that. And then that is on the back of the t-shirt. It's got my designation C3 on it. They did all kinds of raffles and stuff. So it was,
Wow.
it was a great weekend. Like I said, they're still going to be continuing to do the t-shirts. So if anyone is interested, I'll try to let you know. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I'll let you know how much we raised. And I appreciate it. It was a great weekend, and it was hard at times, but good. So enough about me. There you have it. So that's what I did this weekend. We'll be back up Wednesday morning for Hump Day, Cup of Joe Live. Kenny and I and the rest of the crew, whoever is inclined to come up. But don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude will change your day. When I tell you that I am living proof that it works, just here I am. I'm still here, and thank the Lord. So PMA does work. Make a difference in somebody's day today. All you have to do is make eye contact, smile at somebody, say a kind word, shake a hand. Right, Denise? Say a kind word, look at them, smile, and you can change somebody's day for the better. All you have to do is say something nice or just smile at them.
I'll give a hug.
You go. Yeah, if they're inclined. Like I said, just don't run up and start hugging random people. You may get
We
arrested.
did this weekend. It was great. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a dispensary right by the hotel. That was great too.
I wish I was there. I really do.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Dwayne was pushing me around that tour thing.
Yeah.
Wayne was, yeah. If you see the men and ladies of the police department, fire department, our EMS and healthcare workers, make sure you thank them today. Especially our nurses. Thank our nurses. They're out there making doctors look good, and they're doing the shit work.
Literally.
The work that most people, most people don't want to do. If you don't want to deal with a 87-year-old lower GI patient, the nurses have to deal with
Not
that.
the blade. Not the blade.
Right?
Please, not the blade.
Yeah, it's not the funnest thing ever. So make sure that you thank them and appreciate everything that nurses do for us, because they're the
Thank you,
heroes
Jamie.
out there. You're welcome. And then last but not least, our veterans, our past, present, and future. Any and all veterans that are in the free world, doesn't matter what country you're from. So make sure that you thank them and honor them, and tell them how much you appreciate them. They're out there protecting our freedoms and protecting my flag, which you see behind me. Old glory, our red, white, and blue. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless America. God bless Scott, Denise, Kenny, and Sean. And God bless the rest of you guys in the chat.
Thank you, likewise.
And a couple extra prayers out there for Eddie.
And
And
Christine, she's having surgery.
And Christine's having surgery on her ankle tomorrow. And Billy J, he twisted his ankle, so hopefully he's doing better today. And again, before we go, one last big congratulations to Miss Meg and Mr. Paul on their nuptials this weekend. Congratulations to you guys. You make a fantastic couple, and I couldn't be more than happy for you guys. So congratulations
Time.
on that. So that's going to do it, I think. Did I miss anything? Okay, I didn't miss anything. I don't know who's up live next. Probably CME at 8 o'clock.
Yep. And then Conscious Cruiser.
Yep, and then Conscious Cruisers at 8. Right? Yep.
And
then
maybe go live. Yep. Yeah, on
I don't know about going live together at 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Jeremy
And then
and Cheryl will be up.
Foodies comes up at 10.
So we still got a full schedule this morning, even though we won't have Eddie. Like I said, this is why we've gone over a little bit. But I appreciate you guys coming in this morning. You guys are the best. We'll see you Wednesday morning. Unless anybody on the panel got anything, not Kenny, but anyone else got anything else to say? All right. Kenny, what do we say, brother?
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Love and appreciate you. We'll see you later. I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. See you Wednesday morning. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
It's being wonky.
Yes, it is.
It won't let me play the, it's not letting me play the